Hello and welcome to another edition of the South Carolina Business Review. This is Mike Switzer. If you hadn't heard, the Transatlantic Business and Investment Council, an organization that promotes trade and investment between North America and Europe, recently recognized a South Carolina educational institution for its efforts in workforce development. Chuck Whipple is director of the Enterprise Campus Authority at Midlands Tech in Columbia, South Carolina, where he joins us from now by phone. Chuck, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this recognition for the work you are doing in the area of workforce development.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Tell us a little bit more about your campus, the Enterprise Campus, and how the workforce development that you're doing there is different from the main campus.
If you take a look at MTC, we are comprised of 6 campuses across the Midlands, and the curriculum focuses on both academic courses and our career programs. The MTC Enterprise Campus, our goal basically is to drive economic development across the college by utilizing the assets of the Enterprise Campus Authority, which is a 130-acre industrial park and a 25,000 square foot accelerator.
The industrial partners that you have there at the Enterprise Campus, are some of them foreign investment companies?
The strategy for the Enterprise Campus is to target foreign direct companies to take advantage of the training that we're able to provide. When companies are locating from Europe or Asia or other parts of the world to the U.S., there are many things that are different than what they're normally accustomed to. And so in order to ease the transition for them to the U.S., there's typically what one calls a landing pad. And the landing pad allows them or affords them the opportunity to assimilate, integrate into what is a very, very different culture and environment to be able to manufacture or deliver their goods and services to their partners in the U.S. And we do that through the accelerator. We have 2 foreign companies that operate in the accelerator. Both happen to be from France. One is a manufacturer of high-end aquariums, and the other, they distribute and manufacture a forensic product used by law enforcement.
And are most of the students that you see, are they working while they are getting training?
For the corporate and continuing education side of the college, typically that's a relationship between the college and the industry where we're training their partners, their colleagues, and typically those folks are employed by the companies that we're doing business with, yes.
What's your view of the jobs market right now? The high-tech sectors in particular seem to be where everybody wants to work these days, especially post-COVID. Tell us what's hot right now, and what are the trends?
Well, what I can tell you basically is the nature of work is changing, right? From a globalized work environment to the digitalization of the production process. Companies want or demanding new skills, and they're requiring that the workforce have those talents, right? And that's not only the first-time workers, but those folks that have been in the workforce for quite some time. And what we're seeing on the technology side, in Columbia specifically, finance, insurance, finance technology are the things that we think will do very, very well going forward. We've always had a strong industry cluster, and if you go back a couple of decades ago, we had a very, very, very strong banking community. And so combining those two, creating what is now being evolutionized as a fintech-based sector, we're poised to take advantage of all the disruption that's occurring across the financial landscape. And then you see that with all the monetary apps that exist, the different ways that you can do banking, all those things are a product of disruption across that finance sector. We are pleased of the product that the leadership of the college, Dr. Rames and the executive council and their team have put together in terms of allowing industry to still evolve and work in this environment. We're delighted with the academic side of the house for the 4 different ways that we're allowing students to continue to be educated, and we're delighted that the Enterprise Campus is here to assist industry in developing their workforce needs.
Well, Chuck, thank you so much for spending time with us today.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me.
Chuck Whipple is the director of the Midlands Tech Enterprise Campus Authority, and he joined us by phone from his office in Northeast Columbia. And we will have a link to his organization posted at our webpage so you can learn more. Our address is southcarolinapublicradio.org, where you can also hear this show again and subscribe to this podcast. With the South Carolina Business Review, this is Mike Switzer.
The views expressed on the South Carolina Business Review do not necessarily reflect those of South Carolina Public Radio.